Hey, we're just talking about travel right now. This is Jeff Elliman. He's the president of Travel Corporation Canada. Some really great travel tips. You have kids, you travel a lot for work. There's a few tips here for different categories of travel. First off, you're going to talk about business travel, and this is your favorite thing. You got to share this.
Absolutely. Okay. My favorite thing. I travel for work often, and you want to make sure you have enough shirts and don't want to spend hours ironing.
Right.
So this one is a gift from my wife, and I thought it was the best thing ever. You
and
fold
look at
up
the
instructions on the card, fold up your shirts. You can stack 12 in there. It compresses down. Things aren't wrinkled, and so you're prepared for any situation at a moment's go.
Yeah, you say that you go on 7-day trips with just a carry-on.
7-day trips with a carry-on. Don't have to rewear anything. As long as you pack with colors, make sure you plan appropriately. Use something like this, 12 shirts. Compressed right down, so it's fantastic. You can also use it for family travel. Put the kids' clothes in there, and you can compress it right down. Makes it easier for running through the airport with them.
And you say wear a suit. When you're doing business travel,
for business travel, wear a suit.
Without
makes
a tie.
It easier. Without a tie, if you get to the destination and for some reason your bag didn't arrive, you can go out and buy a few undergarments and a couple of shirts, and you can make it through a couple of days till your bags do show up. Yeah,
and you were just in Turkey, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
You have, of course, the iPad, the iPod. We're always connected. And these cards, what are these cards right here?
So you can get your cell phone unlocked in Canada. Everybody can get their cell phone unlocked. And when you're traveling, you just go buy a new SIM card. You can put it in, and you're like a local. You'll have a local phone number. You can text it back home or email it back home. You have data that you can still use emails, connect to Facebook, whatever you want to do, so you're prepared to go. And, roaming is very expensive. So this, for a week, costs less than $100. Roaming would probably cost $1,000.
Yeah, and you can stay connected to the family, so you can FaceTime them.
Absolutely.
You can check on your security cameras at home to make sure your kids are not in a party mode and things like that.
I travel a lot, 20 weeks a year. I see my girls every day when I travel. FaceTime, usually in the lobby on the Wi-Fi at the hotel, and I talk to my daughters either when they're getting up in the morning, getting off to school, or before they go to bed at night.
And that's important. And also, when you travel with kids, they seem to get food all over you.
Absolutely.
And you have a couple cool things there,
if you're out during the day, a Tide Pen, or there's other brands out there that work fabulous till you get back to the hotel room at night.
This is cool too.
This is one of my favorites, and it's used for business as well if you exercise. But if you have kids, you might want to wash out a little bit of their clothes in the evening. If they get ice cream on one of their favorite T-shirts or whatever, wash out a few pieces of clothes, and then you can get through a couple extra days. There's lots of travel stores you can get it at. My office is close to the Tilly and Durables store, so I go there and pick up some of these.
Yeah, and I see you got a universal plug there. I guess that's kind of necessary.
Universal plug is great. Most people used to have the old converters. You don't need that anymore. Cell phones, laptops, you just need to be able to adapt the plug. And this one is perfect. It has, 20 different attachments, and they're very inexpensive.
I have to ask you, what is the Travel Corporation of Canada?
Travel Corporation, we're better known for our brands, Kentucky Holidays, Trafalgar Tours, Insight Vacations. And we have something for pretty much every traveler. We tend to focus more on education type trips, people to go have an inside experience in a destination, learn a little bit more about a culture, about a destination that you wouldn't necessarily see from the traditional tourist spots.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
That's Jeff Elliman. We'll have more information on our website, as well as go to Trafalgar.com. We're going to take a break right now, and if you are traveling today, safe trip to all.